Look at this line. It's so long. Goes all the way across. Like, dude, I don't think everybody's going to be able to play this game. So I consider myself lucky. I'm about to go next to be able to play this game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, the most, well, not the most controversial game, but the game that divided the fan base, I guess.
Hey guys, what's up? This is the one and only Cousin Blaze, blazing straight out of net play. So, I'm making this video to talk about my hands-on experience and impressions with Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Hey, that rhymed. Anyways, I got a chance to play the game last Thursday, the demo. There was an event that was being held there for people to be able to play the demo. I was not going to go. But my friends wanted me to go there, and I was like, alright, because I didn't get to hang out with my friends for a while all this year, so I was like, okay, whatever. I may not like the game, but I can at least hang out with my friends, so I just want to go and hang out with my friends. But granted, I played the game. I was like, oh, fuck it, let's play the game. And the game actually really impressed me. It changed my opinion on it. Because before, I didn't really give a shit about the game, honestly. I didn't care because it was not the game that we all thought it was going to be. You know me, I love Shin Megami Tensei, I love Fire Emblem. So when I heard that Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem are going to have a crossover game, I was hyped like everybody else, you know. The first teaser showed all the Shin Megami Tensei protagonists alongside with the Fire Emblem protagonists. It got everybody hyped. And then a few years later, like 1 or 2 years later, it was revealed to be a game that is not the game that we all thought it was going to be. Basically, it's its own game, but it borrows a few elements from Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem, more so Shin Megami Tensei, and I'll get into that in a second. Anyways, I played the game and my opinion really changed, and I can honestly say that I can see myself getting the game at a price drop to around $40 to $30 at best. I won't get it right away. To me, it's not a $60 game, granted that it's a game that is only 30 hours long. However, I'm getting the game because the gameplay is really good. Before I even played the game, I got to see the gameplay. I saw that the gameplay is really a reminiscence of Shin Megami Tensei gameplay style. You have the skills from Shin Megami Tensei, you have all this and that, you can buff, debuff, and whatnot. It's a real reminiscence of the Shin Megami Tensei and Persona games, while having Fire Emblem weapons as well. So then I got the chance to play for myself, and I was really happy to see that this game is actually fairly challenging, and I've seen a lot of people losing to the bosses. Yeah, it's really challenging at times, especially when you fight against the bosses. And to see that was really good. It tells me that, yo, this game is going to have some challenging bosses, and I always love challenging bosses in a JRPG game. That made me really happy. And the gameplay just felt really smooth and solid, and the visuals, aside from the art design, because I know everybody doesn't like the art design for the game, but in terms of graphics and animations and visuals, the game is really good on that. It's really good for a Wii U title at least. Yeah, it was a game that going into I didn't really care for, but now I can see myself getting the game when there's a price drop. It may not be the game that everybody thought it was going to be, but for what it is, it's not a bad game. In terms of story, however, I'm not sure. I probably won't even care about the story, honestly. Granted, it was a demo, so of course you're going to play the game for the gameplay, but I'm still kind of iffy on the fact that it's only a 30-hour game. It's a decent length for a JRPG, but I expect it to be at least a little bit more, but I'll live with it. But yeah, I'm really satisfied with the game. I'm going to get the game eventually. I will, on a price drop, and this game, it's not bad. Honestly, I was surprised. I really was. So yeah, I'll end it at that, and I'll catch you guys later.